Hello and a very warm welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a very exciting video as I've got a very rare and very special 50p to show you. And no, it's not this dual dated 1992 Eurostars. So with that being said, let's find out what it is. Hello, yes, how is everybody today? I am in such a good mood because I have an amazing coin to share with you all. It's a coin that I have been after for a very, very long period of time. As you may know if you've watched the channel for a while, I am quite a big fan of the 50p, and there is one 50p out there that stands above all the rest in any collection. But before we go into any further detail with that, I've just got a little thing I'd like to discuss with you all, because I've had this little idea. Now, you may notice I'm in the new setup at the moment. Now, I'm going to be having different setups. I'm hoping to have a few different ones set up that I can just sit down and film at, but you know, with kind of different themes to them, just to mix it up a little bit. And this is my old style desk. It's probably going to be one of my favourites, to be honest with you. I love the style of it, but there's a couple of things in the background which I just wanted to discuss with everybody, because I had this idea about what I want to do is I want to fill the backdrop with just little token items that are a little nod or a little homage to other stacking channels out there. So that being the case, I'd like to go through the bits I've got at the moment. Now, there are a couple of other bits I'm wanting to pick up. There's a couple of ideas I've had already for other channels. Unfortunately, I thought I had a few bits around the house, but I didn't. But the three channels I've got at the moment are 365 Days of Silver, because you've got the 365 Days of Silver Salt Lamp, which will always remind me of the time that he went to open his new copper bar to find that it wasn't a copper bar, it was actually his salt lamp. So yeah, that one's there. That's as an homage to 365 Days of Silver. We've also got hiding at the back here, it's a little astrologer's globe. You may have seen this in videos before. I have had it out from occasion on the backdrop, but this one is a little nod to the silver stacker, because he's very often got his silver globe in the backdrop of his video. So I thought that would be a nice little nod to the silver stacker. So that's that one there. And you may have noticed over on the right hand side here, we have a new guy that you've not seen as of yet. Now, again, if you have been following the channel for a while, you will know that I am well, I have a hobby where I make and paint models. Now, this isn't one I made myself. This is one I purchased and painted. But it's my little zombie dragon with a vampire rider there. I do have lots of different types of models, but this is I think this is the only dragon I've painted myself as of yet. I've got another dragon or two, but I wanted to bring out something that I'd painted myself. And this one, of course, is a nod to Future Investments, who's recently purchased his dragon to guard his hoard. So that one there is going to be a nod to Future Investments. I haven't come up with a name for my dragon either as of yet, so I may do the same thing as you, Future, if that's okay, and let people decide what that's going to be called. But that's completely up to you. Let me know in the comments below if that's a good idea. But yes, no, as I say, what I'm going to do going forward is try and pick up other bits which are just a memento, and just remind me of the other amazing silver stacking and coin collecting channels out there that I do love to watch. So that's the three up to yet. I might mix them round and do different things for people. We'll see going forwards. But as I say, we've got Future Investments, the Silver Stacker, and 365 Days of Silver as of yet. Brilliant, thank you very much for letting me get that out of the way. Now, I do have a little package that I'd like to open. Now, I haven't opened this already. This is just a package that I used to transport what's inside, because I didn't want it getting damaged in any way, because it has cost me quite a lot of money. Now, you may have already guessed at what's inside this package from what I've already said in the video. And you'll probably be right, it is a Kew Gardens, but it's not just any Kew Gardens. What this is, and I'm just going to very, very carefully get it out of its package, because what this is a limited edition, first day cover edition of the Kew Gardens coin. And it is an absolutely stunning piece to have. Now, the Kew Gardens, you may know, is the rarest commemorative coin in circulation, and it's actually the rarest 50p in circulation at the moment. It's a fun fact for everybody, it's not actually the rarest 50p to ever be minted. That title would actually go to this coin right here, which is the 1992 Eurostars 50p, which was to celebrate the UK's 6 months presidency over the European Council. Now, this coin had a mintage of 109,000, which makes it the lowest minted 50p ever made. However, this is no longer in circulation as it's one of the older, larger styles 50p. This is the silver-proof version right here, and up until today, this was probably the start of my 50p collection. I do have some very nice 50p's, including the 2019 Britannia with Privy Mark, which is this coin right here. Now, as you can see, it does look like a normal 50p, just for standard issue. There's a couple of slight differences. Now, you will notice at the top it does say new pence instead of 50 pence. It was the older, larger style 50p's that said the new pence, and this one is a commemorative, and it was issued to celebrate the old, I believe, was it 50 years of the 50? I think it was to celebrate 50 years of 50 pence. I'm pretty sure that's the case. And what makes this one so special is it's one of the very few that were issued with a Privy Mark right there. Now, there's a couple of marks on the capsule, and I do believe they are on the capsule, though not on the actual coin itself. But that's a very nice 50p as well. Also, I have right here a brilliant uncirculated 2019 Peter Rabbit, which is that's a very nice coin in itself as well. And I've also recently picked up all of the Harry Potter 50p's as well as the up and coming Star Wars 50p's. But that being the case, none of those would compared to this one in any way, shape or form. Now, the Kew Gardens, as I say, is the rarest 50p in circulation right now. It was minted to figures of 210,000, which is an exceedingly low mintage. However, this presentation pack right here, which is the Kew Gardens 250th anniversary of Royal Botanic Gardens at Kew, first day cover was limited to only 10,000, of which you can see right there, this is the 7,929th edition. So this is a very, very special version of a very, very special coin. Now, I wouldn't normally do this, and I can promise you, as soon as I finish filming this video, this coin is getting packed away, hermetically sealed and locked away, because I am exceedingly proud of this. It's been a long time for me to get this coin, but because I love you guys all so much, I'm gonna have to open it. I'm gonna have to very, very carefully open this and just try and, here we go, try and sneak it out a little bit, because I want to share it with you guys so you can see the whole thing in all its glory there. So as you can see, we have the front cover here, and you can see throughout its 250-year history, the Royal Botanic Gardens at Kew have been many things to many people. From its origin as an 18th century royal playground, Kew grew into a 19th century hub for colonial exploration and commerce before becoming a scientific institution it is today. The international importance of Kew's works and collections was recognised when it was designated a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 2004. The 250th anniversary of the Royal Botanic Gardens at Kew. And that's the front cover there, and as you can see here, you have the reverse design, and that shows the Chinese pagoda at the Kew Gardens with the 1759 to 2009 on the sides, and right there in tiny little writing, if you can make it out, it says Kew at the bottom. Now, that's actually, when you're looking to pick up a Kew, that's one of the great ways to identify fakes. Not a lot of the fakes will have Kew Gardens written at the bottom there. So that is a very, very good way to identify fakes. Now, there are some good videos out there to help you spotting and identifying fake Kew Gardens, because it is prolific for fakes out there. There are so many on the market. However, now if we turn this over here, we can see we've got the back side of the package there. Now, I'm not going to go through it all, but I will try and get a good view on screen. So if you do wish to do so, you can you can pause the screen and read that at your own leisure. But moving on, we have the old verse of the coin, and we can see the legend around the coin reads Elizabeth II, DG, Reg, FD, 50 pence. And of course, once again, that's abbreviated Latin and would translate to Elizabeth II, bracket, by grace of God, Queen, Defender of Faith. And as you can see there, that's the denomination of 50 pence at the bottom. So if we open this up and take a quick look inside, you can see this is still sealed in the original Royal Mint package here. Again, I'm not going to go through it all because there's quite a bit of information here, but I will try and get it so you can pause it on your screens and read that at your own leisure. Here we go. Okay, that's all the information about Kew Gardens bit, and a little timeline here. So we'll start off at the bottom. You can see it's branching out of the Kew Gardens coin. Okay, brilliant. So as you can see, that is something you will not come across every day. That is the first day cover edition of the 2009 Kew Gardens coin, which is now the shining star of my collection. And as I say, I am so happy and excited to be sharing it all with you today. I've been collecting coins all my life. I got quite a large collection of coins, especially pre-decimals. There's a large volume of coins, but I got serious into coin collecting last year, and I decided to myself that my collection had more than enough volume to it, and what I wanted to start doing is getting a bit of quality to go with the quantity, and that's what sparked me on looking into purchase more silver-proof coins, more numismatic coins. Just try and make the collection a little bit better, as it were, and adding this coin right here today it really, I think personally, I feel it it increases my collection tenfold just by being in it itself. So I'm sorry to babble on. I'm just so exceedingly happy. It's a beautiful coin, one that if you've been following the channel and you've been following me with the 50p hunts I was doing early on the channel, you will know I have been after this coin for a very long time, and to get it in such a wonderful limited edition package, it's just an absolute dream come true. So that's pretty much it for the video today. However, there's one last thing that I did want to go through with you all, and it's something I've been meaning to do for a little while now, and I just thought it'd be a little bit of fun, and I think it after seeing such a beautiful coin, this does lead on quite well, because I remember the recent 365 Days of Silver Stacking challenge, where he challenged a number of creators to stack their bullion as high as possible. And now I do think, unless I'm mistaken, unless somebody else has beaten her since, that'd be amazing, and I do mean amazing, Tuli was the winner of that challenge. I think she stacked over 150 bullion high. It was absolutely incredible. I saw some very high towers. Now I know AG Stacker had a huge tower. Liberty Breed Silver, he had an amazing tower as well. He did, he literally went he had more bullion, but his tower just got so big it collapsed. I thought it was a lot of fun, and I thought it brought the community together a lot, and it was just so great to see people coming together and having fun together. So that being the case, I actually wanted to start my own little challenge, which is one that literally anybody can take part of, because you don't need to have a huge number of bullions to win. You only need one coin. Because I'm going to share with you a little round right now, which I've had in my collection for some time. It's a 1st of July 1969 Carnarvon investiture of the now King Charles. This was to commemorate his investiture all the way back in 1969. But if I turn this round, you will see this is an absolutely horrific coin. Look at that picture of King Charles. I can only imagine there is somebody still rotting in the Tower of London for being responsible for that coin. So my challenge is, can you find an uglier coin from this 1969 or coin all round? Can you find an uglier coin all round than this 1969 King Charles investiture round? Because to me, this is absolutely horrific. I'm going to throw out a few names right there just to start the challenge off. 365 Days of Silver. I know you've got a very large collection of coins. Bits and Bob's channel. You have huge amounts of coins. My Silver Journey. You've sent me a sticker recently, so I'll send you a challenge back. Liberty Bleeds, why don't you get involved? And everybody else, Cranky Stacker, Silver Stacker, Future Investments, everybody. I want to see everybody's ugly coins. Let's find out who can have the ugliest, and maybe we'll find a way to put it onto a community poll for the winner of the ugly coin challenge. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a hashtag in the description. In the title of the video, which is going to be the hashtag TSC UCC, which stands for the Stack Collector Ugly Coin Challenge, and I challenge you to find an uglier coin than this one right here, which I don't think you can do, because this thing right here, to me, that is absolute nightmare fuel. It truly is horrific. I'm just going to pop it back in its capsule there. I'll drop the capsules. I'll pick that up and sort it out later. But yes, no, as you can see, that is not a good look right there for King Charles. So if you weren't a fan of the new crowned depiction of King Charles, which you can see on the bullion here, this is one of the things that gave me the idea to do it, the new crowned depiction of King Charles. If you weren't a fan of that, at least it isn't that. That's awful. That is absolutely awful. Anyway, just a little bit of fun there. So if you do want to take part in that, please feel free to do so. I just want to just have a little bit of a laugh with everybody, really. But no, that's probably it for me today. But while I have you here, I will just remind you, I am currently still doing my 500 subscriber giveaway, where you could be in with your chance to win one of two absolutely amazing prizes, being either both of these Coronation Bunk 50p and £5 coins, or this 1 ounce silver 2023 Britannia with the Martin Jennings non-crown depiction of King Charles. So, as I say, if you want to be in with your chance to win either one of those two prizes, then all you have to do is head over to my 500 subscriber giveaway, pop your entry into the comments. You just have to watch the video to find out how to enter, but it is absolutely completely free to enter, and it's open to absolutely literally everybody. I have said in the video, if you are from overseas, you will be in a chance to win a voucher, not the coins. But I am actually having second thoughts about that, and I'm thinking I am considering just sending the coins out, or perhaps just putting it to the person whether or not they prefer to get the voucher or the coin. I've sent a few things overseas now, so I know what I'm doing with that, so it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So yeah, if you are specifically after the coins, it's probably going to be a case that if you do win, you can choose a voucher for the value of £30 or the coins set that you've won. Anyway, I'm starting to rabble on a little bit there, so definitely head over to that video. The link will be in the description below. I'll also be linking all the channels that I've mentioned in today's videos. They are all absolutely amazing channels. Definitely go and check them all out. If you haven't got your little token in the background yet, don't worry. As I say, there's a list of ones that I'm already have in mind, but I want to get back there. They will be appearing soon, and hopefully you'll get your little Stack Collector channel mascot in the background soon. Brilliant. Okay, well, thank you so much for taking the time to join me today. As I say, I'm in such an absolutely great mood. I can't believe that I've actually been able to pick that coin up today. Thank you so much for watching all the way to this point, if you have. Why don't you go ahead and pop something, I don't know, let's say, go ahead and put Qs are common in the comments for me, and then I'll know that you've watched to this point in the video. But no, that being said, that is absolutely it for me now. I've had such an amazing time. This video has been absolutely brilliant to film, but it's over now. I've said what I've got to say. So that being the case, until next time, as always, keep stacking, take care, and goodbye.